Oh my goodness, I can't believe YouTube actually censors that and does something else. Or not censors it, but thinks you're saying something else. Hey, it's Randolph. Hey buddy, how are you doing? See, and here, like I was saying a few chapters before, a Bjork calling a Lagoose a subhuman is the same as saying basically the N word in real life. And it's the same the other way around for a Lagoose calling a Bjork a human, as Randolph just explained here. Love this song. I love most of the soundtrack and Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. They're awesome. Hey, that was pretty good, Randolph. Randolph the diplomat. Yeah, 20,000 gold. We'll probably put it all down the drain a little bit, but it'll be worth it. Randolph knows what he is doing. Yes, yes, he does. I remember this next chapter pretty well, I think. I think I know which one it is. It's been a while since I played Path of Radiance. No, Les and Mordecai are going to join us. Yeah, you know how fortunate we are after Mordecai got me, I killed a few times. I kid. At least we beat the chapter eventually. Oh, who was our MVP? It was Mia! New allies, Miss, Rolf, Marcia, Lefty, and Lefty. I might switch between the two. Sorry, guys. And Mordecai. Oh boy, and we got a lot of gold there. A lot of gold. Maybe we can make a new pink weapon for Mia. We'll just have to see. Kind of an interesting conversation there. Dally Bobber. I love Marcia and the little words she uses. Poor Mist. No, you're not a burden. You're actually going to be very, very broken later. Oh, still looking for her brother. Oh, monkeys! Now here's a good point. She hates the Bjork, yet she uses Bjork-made tools. Oh, we saw she actually has a heart down there. Deep down inside, she has a heart. I think you guys are going to like how Let's character grows throughout our playthrough. Let's see, okay, you can't. Mistral. Oh, I know who I want Miss Sport with, okay. Okay. Let's look through here. Ike needs a new steel sword if we have any. We do. Can we make Mia a new sword? That's the real question. That's what we all want to know. 11, 85, 610. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not what I'm about to do. Boom. I like almost never use the forge in Fire Emblem, so this is kind of nice for me. 13. Oh wait, no, I want to keep the hit rate up. 90. 8. 9. I guess she is a Myrmidon, so she'll be getting pretty well. How does that look, chat? You guys think it looks good? Find the forge quite useful at times. It is, it's pretty useful at times. I start using it more towards like Radiance endgame, where I could just make a bunch of weird weapons I want to take into the endgame. Expensive, but worth it. I think so. Do you guys have a name in mind for the sword? I think we're going to make it hot pink again, though. because Mia's on a roll with the hot pink swords. What should we name it, chat? Do you guys have a name? Or are we just gonna name it the same thing? Name everyone. I think I'll just name it the same thing. Because Mia's doing pretty good with the pink subscribe sword. There we go. You lips. There we go, guys. We got me pretty good swords now. 11. A lot better, too. Just overall better. Give the slim sword. Armor Slayer. There we go. See, that looks good. We have our little crit maniac over here. He took the boss kill from Mia again. Lances. Yeah, you're gonna do good with this. There we go, Marcia. Give you a vulnerary. I guess we have 2 character bios to be going over. Should have probably started with this. First, we have Lefty. From my understanding, she's a very good unit in Path of Radiance. Now, a lot of units in this game, mostly Lagoos, are going to be pretty hard for me to give you guys a bio on, because I don't typically use the Lagoos whenever I play the Talia series, aside from maybe a few every now and then. Leth, I used her more in Radiant Dawn, the Path of Radiance. So I could tell you what I've heard, and I've heard she's a pretty good unit if you want to use her. Her transform gauge allows her to transform pretty quickly. She transforms the second turn 1 starts. She comes with this thing right here called the Bjork Guard. Now this halves your damage that you take from Bjork attacks, but it only works whenever you're shifted. And it only works not only when you're shifted, but when a Bjork attacks you with a Lagoos effectiveness weapon. So it's almost completely useless unless you're fighting someone with something called a Lagoos Slayer. Here's her description in case any of you guys would like to see that at all. Here's Mordecai. I believe his description, yeah, his description is the exact same. He comes with a Lagoos Stone. Lagoos Stones are useful in different situations. They can help you transform at will if you need it to, in case you're stuck in a tight spot, but they do have very limited uses, so you want to really plan out where you might need to use them if you need to use them, or if you're stuck in a bind and need to use it to get out. Very useful. Mordecai, I'm sure, is a great character. Like I said, I haven't really used Lagoos too much in Path of Radiance at all, I think ever, so I can only tell you what I've heard. Now, I've heard that Leth is better than Mordecai, although Mordecai, I feel like, could be a little bit better than Leth in certain situations because he is stronger, he is more of a tank, he just doesn't transform as fast as she does. But he also stays in his tiger form a lot longer than Leth stays in her cat form, because the faster a gauge charges, or the faster a gauge is ready to use to shift into your animal form, the faster it'll be depleted and put you back in human form. And when you're in human form, you cannot counterattack at all. He also has Smite, very useful. Basically lets you shove your allies or enemies or whoever it is you're shoving 2 spaces instead of 1. Okay, let's see here. Rolf, I don't really plan on using Rolf. Yes. Let's see here. You know what? There's something I need to look on my phone real quick. About the bands. Explains why he had Smite in Heroes. Yes, it does. A lot of Telly's characters that have a skill in Heroes might actually start with that skill as a starting skill in the Telly series. I'm looking at something right now. I don't suggest you guys look up what I am right now because it's kind of spoilers. But I'm trying to look up different bands and what they do again. So that way I can... Here we go. Here's my band list. What each band does. Because I want to give Mist a band to help her out with some of her growths when she promotes. Fighter band might actually be really good for Mist. But I don't know if I want to go with that right now. Because Ike has it. Let's see here. Thief, skill and speed. Priest, luck and resistance. Sword, skill and luck. Pegasus band, luck and res. Paladin, HP and speed. That might be good for her. Knight, strength and defense. Actually, strength and defense might be good for Mist. You know what? I think we're going to go for Mist with the Paladin band. We're going to trade that with Oscar. Because that's HP and speed, and she can actually get pretty close to capping her HP in her final class if we do things just right for her. Let's see, then what do I want to give Oscar? Might just give Oscar the Night Band to help with the defense. Yeah. Attack and defense. Soldier Band, let's see, that's HP and defense. So who would I want that to go to? Ileana's good with the Thief Band. I think we're good there. Alright, let me check. Here we go, we have a miracle we can assign. We'll worry about assigning skills later, closer towards the end of the game. See, I think I already looked at this, but I want to double check. With that, I think we're going to leave the base, guys. I think we're good right now. Wait. Let me make sure Mist has more saves. There we go. Let's see. The 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to be level 5 by the time she's done using her first staff. 9. Ooh. 13. 17. She's going to be level 17 by the time she's done using all of those saves. Because there's a level up for 10 uses. 17. What does Rise have? Okay. I think that's good for right now. That should help her. And then we'll see more whenever I get closer to grinding stuff. Because I'll show you guys, this will be pretty, she'll be pretty good. I can't wait to get her to promote. It's gonna be great. Now I think we're good. And here we have the map and the awesome theme. That illustration of Ike looks pretty cool. Now, right here, before I go too much further, where it's lighting up and showing you sort of the different regions, right there in between Dan and Bangyan and the top northeast side of the map. I think that's kind of interesting that it's not really showing who has control over those necessary areas right there. I ran off. All right. I agree. Oh, I remember this map. Oh, I really remember this map. Who's this? Like I said, I wish I had the mystery, the little question marks for his name right there, since he hasn't necessarily said his name yet. And his Volk! Surprise, surprise. Although, we already saw his name there. But kind of interesting that Grail hired what looks like a thief. I think that's more than what we have. Way, way more than what we have. Yep, let's do it, I think. Entire conversation is happening and none of the guards hear this. Yeah, I know, right? It's just all they hear is the dripping water. Gotta love conversations on Fire Emblem maps sometimes. Alright. I think we're gonna hire him, guys. Although I've never not hired him before at this point. I don't know how that actually affects the game. So maybe on a third playthrough or so of this, we might actually choose to not hire him just to see what happens. Or you know what? I'll make a second save. I'll make a second save at some point and see what happens if we don't hire him. I think that would be very interesting. Bye, Randolph. Now! Now! Let's see if there's any units. Oh boy, we got a lot of units to choose. Because we want to bring Marcia and Mist. So we are going to take out Titania. Going to bring Mist. Oh boy. I think we're going to take out Boyd. Since he's level 12 right now. We're bring Marcia. Let's reposition here, and then I'll tell you guys about the chapter. This is a, how do I describe what this chapter is going to be very interesting. We're not going to play it the way the game wants us to. It's weird not having Boyd here. Alright, so let's check. Boss, you have a Master Seal. Cool. And a Steel Lance, we can steal that. Now, in this game, if you guys are more familiar with other games in the series, like Three Houses, per se. Three Houses, let's say this boss has a Steel Lance. You cannot steal this weapon from him. But in the Telia series, you can steal any weapon or item that is not equipped to them at all, which is awesome. We can use that to our advantage. But it also depends on your strength stat, which needs to be more than the weapon's weight. So if your strength is not more than the weapon's weight, you will not be able to steal that item or weapon. So we're going to try to see if we can get Volk's strength up a little bit so he can start stealing stuff for us. So the boss is Master Steel. Got the door keys, chest key. I think that's about it. Yeah. So this chapter is going to be, I want to say, our first and possibly only stealth chapter in Path of Radiance. So basically you get more bonus experience if you can get around, open these cells, free these people, and just, you know, escape here. So the main goal of this chapter, escape. If you free these prisoners from their cells and get them to escape here, you'll get bonus experience. If you can actually go through this whole mission and have a pacifist run, do not get spotted by these enemies, and have them call for reinforcements and still escape, you get a whole lot of bonus experience. But at that point, you know, you're probably going to have more than 30 turns pass because it takes a long time to do it. And it's just not worth it. You know, it's kind of boring to play that way. It's a Fire Emblem game. Fire Emblem games are meant to charge through your enemies and slaughter everybody with your overpowered units. And that's the way we're going to be playing it. We're going to be playing it Fire Emblem style, not, you know, Secret Agent style. We got 2 characters over here we can recruit, Braum and Kieran. Now, we can talk to Kieran with Oscar. You cannot talk to him with Ike. You have to talk to him with Oscar. You could talk to Braum with Ike. Got someone up here, Neffany. You talk to Neffany with Ike. Now, there's going to be something I want to try to do here. Sephiron. We can talk to him, but he will stay in his cell for some reason after you talk to him instead of trying to escape. Now, I want to try something that I've never tried before to try to get the max amount of bonus experience for them escaping by trying to rescue him with Oscar and escape with him being rescued. Because I think that that might count the bonus experience since they're both leaving at the same time. So we're going to try that. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and make a separate save. Oop, not right there. Here's where I want to save. So that way I can do all that for you. And for those of you guys watching this as individual parts, I'll see you guys next time on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.